We've been looking for different ideas to find our concept, which kind of product we can come with to everybody. So weight loss, we said this is niche market, not because people are not overweight, but just because weight loss program is a temporary program for people. They want to get rid of diet and get back because they don't understand. It's because of their awareness. People are not aware of all the complications of wrong food. I can't call it nutrition even, right? So personal care is again niche market, not because we have not the best personal care product in the world, but this is the nature of the situation. We have great competition on the market in terms of good cosmetic products, right? The only one thing which we can be really universally accepted is a nutritional solution, and nutrition starts in the morning. And let's talk about the concept called breakfast. And why breakfast? Where does bad nutrition begin? We ask people. And people say, you know that it's breakfast, right? But people who don't know, and we ask them question, we do it during the HOM. We ask them, when do you people think bad nutrition begin? And they say it begins in childhood. It begins in the school, family. And we say no, it begins every day in the morning. This is what we say. This is what we discovered. Because what began 20 years and 30 years ago, it's not relevant anymore when it began. And how and why. And of course we didn't expect from your parents to be very savvy in nutrition, right? But now it's time to learn. Now it's time to understand that nutrition can cause problems. All right, so now it's the time to educate a population and get people aware of all potential implications. So we say it begins every day in the morning. And here's the question is coming. What have you had for breakfast today? So this is becoming, you know, the Microsoft slogan, where do you want to go today? Right? So we've started with the new slogan, which is now universally accepted everywhere we are working, and this is what have you had for breakfast today? This is the main question now. It's becoming main question. And later on I'll tell you what's going on with customers. You're going to love it. Because customers, once they learn why breakfast is so important, they start and they change their breakfast and they see results, immediate results. They start asking their friends, what have you had for breakfast? Our old customers, those who weight loss, the classic weight loss customers, they used to hide the fact that they are on another diet. No matter what diet, no matter what results, they want to hide. They want to come after a couple of months or 3 months or so, they want to come to their whatever place they work and say, look at me, I just lost weight. And everyone say, wow, great, you just lost weight. This is what they want to achieve. They don't want to tell. I just yesterday started my 25th diet. They hide information. Are you aware of that? People don't want to share that yesterday they started another one because, you know, everybody knows that they've tried many times and didn't succeed, and they don't want to face it again and so on. So they want to come with the result already. But with this information, people come and talk. Next day they start talking to others. They start talking. So our customers, first time in my 17 years in the business, they start to behave as distributors. This is new beginning, completely new behavior, which we never seen. Never seen. In most cases, customers didn't talk. In this case, all customers talk. They all talk, they all bring friends without asking referrals. This is something unusual. They bring referrals, they talk, they call, and they say, can you meet this? Can I bring this? Can I? Some people say, can you come and talk to I have in my department where I work, I have 70 people. Can you come and talk? I said, just a second. Let's first get results. You will, and this is during the sale. During this simple explanation which I'm going to give you now, right? People during the sale, they already want me to come and tell everybody. The rest, their families and friends and everybody. So everything starts with this question, why breakfast? Types of modern breakfast. Number one is carbs-based breakfast. The second type of breakfast is a so-called balanced breakfast that still has excess carbs. Some people just eat toast or croissant, coffee, sugar. Okay, this is kind of breakfast. Another one, or cereal or something like that. Everything is carbs. Pure, simple carbs, okay, which immediately turn to be sugar in our blood, right? And other people say, no, I have an omelet, right, and some salad, and I add some other things, and a couple of toasts with the jam, and coffee. Okay, so this, I'm interested in these toasts and the jam. I'm less interested in salad. I'm more interested to hear about the 2 toasts with the jam. This is what I want to know. Okay, so in most cases that's the case, and they call it so-called balanced, but still that's the problem. Still that's the problem, excess carbs. And others, they just skip breakfast. They don't have breakfast. They say, this is in fashion. I just skip breakfast. I just smoke a cigarette and then I go. I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm just skip. This is not cool at all, by the way. From our body perspective, this is not cool at all. And this is like third of the population. This is third of the population. This is third of the population. And another third of the population. I don't know exactly what's going on in states, but in some countries this is more or less the case. All right. So once people start this day from carbs, they tend to continue their day with carbs. And they don't understand why. And they don't know that they need to think why. They're not aware at all that something is wrong. They just continue. They're not educated, not aware. They're not savvy. They don't understand. Nobody explained to them. They didn't read articles. They don't search in internet. They are not subscribed for magazines and particular whatever newspapers and online things. They just don't know. But this is how they eat. And some of them try to change sometimes, but they can't. Why they can't? Because they can't fight with their own body's chemistry. You can't win your body. Okay, you just need to cooperate with your body's physiology. Okay, you don't need to fight. These people, they can't win this situation. They just continue to take a little bit of sweets and of this and coffee and during the day. And here's why. And of course you know where it's leading to. It's leading to obesity, overweight, and many other problems associated with that. Now, some people say, I eat with my eyes. This is I've heard from some people. Okay, not everybody saying that, but some people I've heard, I eat with my eyes. Okay, I eat everything I see, they say. Everything which was around, I just take and eat. This is what they say. And they don't understand this has nothing to do with eyes. No, that's right, that eyes are those who, lead the way. That's true. But something is behind our eyes, right? Something is sending the hand to take. And this something is actually organ called pancreas. Not everyone is aware of how our body works. Majority of people don't know. Okay? Those who know are scientists, doctors, and friends of doctors. And family members, maybe. But by the way, doctors are not healthier than the average population. Okay? So they need to know. Pancreas is an organ of our body which produces gastric juices and insulin. So this is the one. Okay? If you want to know how it looks like, people, usually they want to know how it looks like. Otherwise it's difficult to imagine. So this is the one. That's the hero of the show. That's the one. This is our stomach, and this is pancreas. Do we need sugar, by the way? Does our body need sugar? It does. Our brain needs glucose, sugar, right? So there is no other food. We are fortunate that our brain doesn't get those pizzas, right? Into the brain directly. There is some kind of barrier in between that fortunately doesn't let it go in. Okay, so otherwise we would die with the pizza in the brain. I have no doubt. Okay, so how it works? Let's understand first that human body consists of around 100 trillion cells, this is more or less the number. Okay, we didn't count everybody's cells. John Turtle definitely has more cells because he is very sportive, right, and takes care of himself. No, I'm just kidding. So this is official disclaimer. I'm just kidding. John Turtle probably has the same number of cells or similar to all others. All right. But anyway, and it requires a particular number of nutrients. So scientists are still arguing what is the number, right? But it's over 100. Some people give different numbers. So we took just one particular number from one literature source. There are other sources, okay? But this is less important. This is over 100 different nutrients our body needs every single day, by the way. And what scientists proved recently, that everything you eat today is not relevant a week from now. It will be burned today. Okay, it's just today. It's to support. Today's food is to support today. Okay, so everything we ate yesterday is already spent. Are you aware of that? It's gone completely. So what we ate yesterday gave us energy and nutrients to regenerate cells and tissues of our body. How did our body spend all this? And we want to know. You know why do we need to know this? I'll tell you why. It's because our job is not to feed our stomach, but cells. Stomach is a tool. Intestine is just a tool to feed our cells. We are eating for cells. So when someone is taking his hot dog, right, it's better to think twice. Whether is it something my cells need or not? Or my body, or my stomach, just for me to satisfy my hunger, right? So, and the question definitely is not, in most cases, hot dog is not the one. It's not the source of nutrients which our body needs. Cells. So we are eating to feed cells. That's the bottom line. You can write this down. We are eating to feed cells at the end of the day. This is cellular nutrition, by the way. We are dealing with cellular nutrition means we need to take nutrients to cells. That's why we eat. So our nutrition gives us energy, which coming from fats, carbs, and proteins. We mostly spend energy during the day. We less spend energy during the night. During the night, our body is busy to regenerate cells and tissues of our body, and it badly needs all the nutrients to restore cells and tissues. Right? This is very complicated process. Every cell is a big factory, which needs many raw materials to come in order to reproduce itself in a normal way. If it doesn't come, all the raw materials don't come, right? The cell anyway does the job, but without all those raw materials, all those nutrients, we can see the process called aging. Okay, aging starts with this on the cellular level. And when people don't to age before their biological age, they need to take care, first of all, of these raw materials which are coming to our body. This is number one in preventive anti-aging is nutrition. First of all is nutrition, okay? Not to age very fast, okay? We need to take care of what is coming to our cells first, because aging is starting at level called cells, all right? So we spent yesterday energy, we spent all the nutrients during the night and water, okay? We breathe, and then we go to the restroom in the morning, and we got rid of all the water we've been drinking during yesterday, okay, and now we wake up empty. Write this down. We wake up empty. That's the word I use. Empty means energy is spent, which is coming from yesterday's food, okay? Nutrients mostly gone, right? Water gone. You know how much water do we, let's say, lose during this night? Over 1 liter. And some people, and then our body wakes up and asks, right, in the morning, and demands those nutrients back. This is what happens. Says, give me my nutrients back. You can get out, you know, to your balcony and see this guy is standing downstairs over there with a big poster, give me my nutrients back. I've spent everything, my water and my nutrients and my energy. I want energy, nutrients, and water back. And what do some people give instead? Nothing, or coffee instead of water, right? Or nothing at all, or cigarette, or carbs. And carbs is what? Sugar. So we usually give sugar or nothing instead of 114 nutrients and water. And this is really bad. This is where problems start. Now, if carbs are coming, right, so this is a very, very schematic way of giving you an idea what's going on in our body. But this is a very important one. This is how people can understand what's going on more or less and why they suffer from different situations and conditions, right, at the end of the day. This is not very scientific way to show, but this is very schematic way to show, okay? But this, you can understand more or less how it works. It was another disclaimer, by the way. So once a person starts with the carbs, blood sugar level goes up. This is, by the way, this is normal blood sugar level. Normal, okay? We need sugar. You remember? Brain, muscles, some other things, liver, there is a whole story of sugar is a very important thing. The problem is excesses of sugar. That's the big problem. You know, by the way, and you need to know this fact, 50 years ago, we used to consume 200 kilos or around 400 pounds of food during the year. Now we consume 300 kilos or over 600 pounds. 50% more food we consume today than 50 years ago. And all this incremental food is carbs. So our body needs to do something with that. That's why we have so many people with obesity, people gain weight, and they get to many, many problems, okay? So the incremental quantities of food are coming from the carb source, first of all. So that's the problem. It's a food industry, it became an industry. It used to be, you know, your mom and dad cooking something at home, right? But they're not cooking at home anymore, in many cases. People buy here and there things which are already done by someone, and it's not even someone. Even someone was not there. Machines just do everything. Okay, so blood sugar level is going up. As a result, pancreas starts to produce insulin to take it down. Because the job of insulin to remove sugar from the blood, a little bit it sends to brain, a little bit to liver, a little bit, but the rest has nothing to do with that. So it produces fat. It turns it into fat, our cellular fat. And all those events, this is how we gain weight. You know, people get on their scale and then they see, I've gained 2 pounds during last month. This is not good. But actually they gain weight every day, 10 times a day. This is not once a month, and this is not once a week. This is 5 times a day, 10 times a day. Let's see how it works. Now insulin comes and removes sugar from the blood. And now we come to the level sugar drops, right? And now here we feel something which is very interesting. Let's say we ate something. We are not hungry, right? But now we feel hunger. We feel that an hour later or half an hour later we want to take something, right? Why do we want to take? Because we have lack of energy. People, you know, they experience this lack of energy. They are tired during the day a few times. Some of you you remember yourself when, especially after lunchtime, you go like this. Are you familiar with that? But why you are lacking energy? Because you got food, and then why half an hour later your intestine is still full of food, right? But something is sending your hand to take another portion of coffee, Coke, and carbs and sweets and things. You need to get back your sugar. That's the problem. It's because of sugar. Once sugar is low, your brain lacking sugar. and your brain sends you to sleep. Standby mode. Your brain, due to low level of sugar, sends you to standby mode, like computer. It's like gas. You can't drive with no gas in your car, right? So you need to have gas. So once you get to the situation, you're lacking energy, and you tend to take another sweets or coffee, right? And then you get back again your sugar, right? Pancreas. Poor pancreas just thought, very naive. Pancreas is very naive organ. Okay? It thinks, when is it over? When this dinner is over? Pancreas doesn't know, because they bring and bring and bring and bring, right? And then they bring, and then after 1 hour of all this, now the dessert is coming. And pancreas didn't know that dessert is coming, right? So it wanted just to go down and stop working hard, but actually we say, no, bring dessert. Let's get back again. Okay? So it gets back again, and now it works again and again and again and again. So, and during the day, people experience those kind of things, and this is a vicious cycle, and it's nothing to do. If you started your day in this way, you just continue, because you have no choice. In most cases, you have no choice, right? If you didn't eat your breakfast, you skip breakfast. Some people skip breakfast because they want to lose weight. This is so wrong. And they cause vice versa, actually the opposite results. Because they didn't give anything to their body, right? Sugar level is dropping sooner or later, no choice. And then they experience 2 hours later, they experience hunger. And what they're looking for? Coffee, snacks, sweets, and everything which was around. And of course they found it. Once they found, sugar level goes up, insulin takes it down, and the rest is the same. So it's exactly the same. It's even worse, by the way. But it's more or less the same, okay, with the difference of couple of hours. It's exactly the same process. Okay? So what I wanted just to give you a little conclusion, that this vicious cycle leads to overweight state, which can then lead to other diseases such as diabetes and cardiovascular diseases, right? This is not me who invented this idea, okay? And the importance of breakfast was recently discovered during last few years. It was more and more scientific support is coming from the scientific community about breakfast, right? So, what are the criteria of good breakfast? People want to know. After we tell them that their breakfast is not right, they ask us questions, so what it is supposed to be? And then we tell them 4 points. We give them 4 points, 4 criteria of good breakfast. Number 1, it must provide the body with all the vital nutrients. We need to educate people, right? We educate people. That's our mission. Once we educate, they stay with us. They don't go for a temporary weight loss program, because it's much wider than just weight loss. It's fixing the cause of weight loss. Number 1, provide the body with all the vital nutrients. Number 2, provide body with the energy. Number 3, provide the body with the water. And number 4, maintain the normal blood sugar level. And then the chart will look like that. If we don't give too much of carbs, no surge of sugar level, no drops, no insulin is not involved. And then we're coming to the lunch time, and we control our appetite. We don't have these hungers. You remember the carbs hunger? Hunger for carbs? We don't have it. And then people come to their lunch, and they're fine. They choose what to eat, not pancreas. Pancreas doesn't control us anymore. So we control ourselves, and this is what we see. We see immediate, once we change breakfast, we can see immediate change in nutritional habits. Immediate, same day. We got results in same day. This page actually tells you what I told you. If you start your day with carbs, and this is 5 lines of what happens. If you skip your breakfast, this is 6 lines of what happens. And if you have right breakfast, This is another 5 lines of what happens, right? And this is just one page which explains everything. What do we do with this page? We just give it to every customer. When we sell the product, we use it to sell, and once we sell, we give something like that. Okay, we just give this, we print it, and give it to our customers, and our customers, they really now feel that they need it. They can appreciate the information, and now they can even share the information. And what's interesting, they want to share the information. This is new customers' behavior which we never seen. If I lose weight, it's me. It's I lose weight. I don't care about someone else, right? I'm not on mission of nutrition. I just lose weight, right? And I want to lose weight faster than my neighbor. Right? I want to be thin and healthy. Okay, this is in some people's nature, right? But once awareness is growing, they understand why they are overweight, why health problems are coming, some of them, or many of them, right? So now they want to share the information, and once I give them the tool to share, they start to share, to talk to everybody and show. And if you give 10 copies of this to one customer, you got 10 customers. This is what we found. If you give one page, you get one customer. You get 5, you get 5. They just start giving everybody, and they start asking others the question, what have you had for breakfast? By the way, I just learned new thing. Let me tell you, I just do my right breakfast. It's nothing to do with someone's secretly losing weight. Okay, it's a completely different idea. Behavior is different. Psychology is different here. People want to share newly found information. Okay, they want to share. They want to share with their family, friends, neighbors, everybody. Did you fix your breakfast already, they say? What do you eat for breakfast? They all start asking each other, especially where they work. They meet people and they ask them, what did you have? This is very new behavior which we never seen. No secrecy anymore. And it means that they behave like what? They behave like distributors. Once they start talking, they behave like distributors. And this is very easy to turn them into distributors later on. Very easy. Now, and then they ask me, how can I get this kind of breakfast? And I say, of course, this is our breakfast. We have the one. Okay, so our breakfast is actually 3 products. It's coming, the idea is coming from Mexico. Okay, they already fixed it. They found that this is very, very effective. We start our day with a glass of aloe, cleansing our body, many, many good nutrients. Over 100 nutrients just in different botanical factors just in aloe. Can you imagine? Over 70 of them are responsible for different good things in our digestion system. This is very rich product. We fix digestion, big glass of aloe. 1. Second, thermogenics beverage, another glass, right? Energy, antioxidants, many good things, another support, more fluids, more water again, and then we take shake. All nutrients, protein, and everything. Okay, so this is over 1 liter of water we consume in the morning. And then what we say that we have to continue to drink during the day if we want to get energy and antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, and water, right? We need to keep going with the water, not with Coke, not with coffee, right? Not to stimulate ourselves with coffee because we are down, right? So we make 1.5 liter. So we put just 1 teaspoon for this big bottle of water. If you want, you can put 2. You can put even 3 if you want, okay? But trust me, 1 or 2 is enough. People feel great, right? If you want to feel even more energy, you can add a little bit. But 1 or 2 is enough. You can even add a little bit of aloe concentrate and make mix. And this is incredible product, by the way. If you add both and you keep drinking during the day, you got 2.5 liters of water during the day with all the vitamins and nutrients, and you give up all the rest of sweet juices and Cokes and coffee. You just don't want it. You just don't want. And then people take the bottle and carry. This is most sellable product now in our organization. No, not the bottles, of course, but the idea. People, everyone is going with these big bottles now. And we make sure that people drink during the day. They drink, they wash away all the toxins from their body, they detoxicate their everything. So, by the way, if someone can't afford it, all right, and this is cheaper than weight loss program, by the way, much cheaper. You remember we wanted to feed all socioeconomic segments? This is half of weight loss program in terms of price, and people lose weight like crazy. You remember Mark Hughes used to say you take 2 shakes a day, 3 tablets 3 times a day, and you lose weight like crazy. You remember? If you take this, you lose weight like crazy as well. This is what we found. You know how we found this? In Mexico. We came to Mexico and we asked them, guys, what is your program? They said this 1, 2, 3. In some places, no, people can't afford, so they just take this and this, just thermogenics beverage, the tea, and the shake, and people lose weight like crazy. We say, how can you do it? What's the deal? What about second shake? What about tablets? They say they lose weight like crazy. We didn't understand why. And later on, when science came, we understood. We got it. From the very morning, we actually avoid those, you remember those surges of sugar? So people don't gain weight. And if they don't gain weight, if they don't have excesses of sugar, our body has no choice but to turn our body fat into energy, into sugar. Body, like sugar is turned into fat, the opposite is to fat, is becoming sugar, and this is the opposite. This is how we lose weight. Okay, the opposite to gain weight. And our body knows what to do if we don't provoke it with the excesses of carbs. Okay? So, these 2 products, 3 is much better, is a great weight loss program, especially if you keep drinking during the day thermogenics. People lose weight like crazy. My last customer, 20 pounds in 1 month. Okay? Just breakfast. With just 1 breakfast. Now, some people need second shake. Some people want to control the second part of the day. So they need second shake. So after a few days, once we establish awareness here, we can add things. I'll tell you later what we do. We start with the breakfast concept. People understand where the problem came from. We fix the problem, and then we personalize the program. With second shake, some people need second shake, some people need other products around, okay? But first of all, they need to understand where problem came from, fix the problem, and then add other things after a few days. But now, nobody waiting for the end of the program. You see the difference? Nobody says, when I'm getting back to my food. And this is new. And now they go and ask everybody, what did you have for breakfast? So customer retention is completely different in our case now. Completely. I've never seen this kind of customer behavior. We start with breakfast and good nutrition idea. This is what we sell, even to overweight people. They come and say, I want to lose weight. I say, no problem. Let me explain to you where your problem came from first. Fix the cause, fix the reason, and later on we will lose weight, no problem. You will lose weight, don't worry. Okay? But just first of all, you need to understand why you are overweight and what to do. So, results and awareness. This is first 10 days usually. This is what we learned from Mexicans. Usually first week or 2 or 10 days, it's approximately, right? We talk about breakfast, good nutrition, product results, and awareness, right? And people lose weight. Everybody loses weight. Everybody. I haven't seen anyone who didn't lose weight. And they lose weight like crazy. Just don't worry. Now, those who need to lose weight for some time, now we establish a program. Some people need second shake, we sell second shake. If they need more to shake to be more satisfying, we recommend them to add some protein, right? Now, if they need other products like Formula 2, and they still can afford it, and that's fine, or Formula or Cell Activator, Herbalife line, and other products, you add. After a week or so, you start adding products. But person is yours forever. Awareness is already here. It's done. Okay? Now we keep going. And once someone lost weight, they stay with you. Because they understand that there is no way back to Corazon in the morning. And they understand why. They have to continue. Now they understand that they need to look for a nutritional solution for the rest of their life. And why should I look for one if I have one already? And during those months, working with this person, we have enough time to educate this person and his family and the entire environment around, right, that this is the right way. Moreover, this person is becoming messenger. Once you turn a person into messenger, he will be very loyal because he already convinced others. Can you imagine? And this is different customers. These are our loyal customers who stick to the company and products forever. And once they start talking, they become distributors. Even if they are not signed as a distributor. I can give you an example. We have like 10 times more customers than ever before. We never had so many customers. And then they stay with us forever once we fix awareness. And this is our new motto. If you want to lose weight, you need to fix your breakfast first. Okay, that's the story now.
Is that the new button?
No, it's not new button. Okay, this is not new button, and I'm not sure we need this kind of button. I'm just saying that this is the idea. Okay, this is the idea. If you want to lose weight, you need to fix the reason, and the reason is coming every day in the morning. And when people are not exactly aware, or they are not ready for it, I say no problem. Tomorrow you can change your nutrition. If you don't know, if you are not ready to change your nutrition now or tomorrow, no problem. You can do it after tomorrow. If you are not ready and you're still thinking, no problem. A week from now, choose one particular morning and fix your nutrition. It happens to you. The problem starts every single day in the morning. So choose the day, make a decision, and start your new breakfast program. In our company, we have our basic program. This is what many people are now doing. The basic program is actually Intelligent Nutrition Healthy Breakfast Program. This is what we made a basic program in every daily method of operation, in nutrition clubs, outside the clubs, in total plan, in wellness evaluation, in traditional methods. We all sell good breakfast and then upgrade customer for the rest of things. What we personalize programs, right, afterwards. But initially we get everybody to the same idea. So we got this Formula 1 thermogenics and aloe, right? And of course then we add other products and get programs, right? Fitness, heart health, digestive, healthy, aging, immune, men, women, outer, nutrition, everything you want. Okay? And I want to give you just a few numbers. In 2006, these three products gave the company 47% of all sales, and this is number 1, 2, and 3 products, which means that those are 3 most important programs. They already the best sellers already, and this is not occasionally happened. This is because it works. Okay, that's why we just need to make it not 47. We need to make it 57. All right. And then people will get better results. This is very cheap compared to weight loss program. Same great results. After a few days, upgrade them to whatever you want. But then people have a pitch. They have a pitch, especially when you give them a piece of paper. They have a pitch to go and share like crazy with everybody. We got Total Plan Wellness brochure. And this is our basic program. You can see this one. These 3 products are becoming our basic program in Total Plan as well. We don't care about daily method of operation anymore. All of them are great, okay? We came to a conclusion that there is no place to argue about daily method of operations at all. This is a very stupid thing, and if someone is arguing and saying this is important, and if someone I know some people, I told you, some people say, this speaker is coming to my city, he is doing this and I'm not doing this, I will not bring my group. This is so primitive, okay? This is wrong. We need to take all those methods which are working to take people and to bring them to the product. And which product is the basic one, which everyone needs? Again, you are talking about product. Breakfast.
Oh.
Everyone needs a breakfast. Children need breakfast. Adults, sick, healthy, overweight, thin. Everyone needs breakfast, right? So we need to take them to a basic program which is universal. You remember what we are talking about all the time? About universal. So Nutrition Club, of course, this is where it's coming from. All the results are coming from Nutrition Club. This is breakfast. By the way, Nutrition Clubs are breakfast clubs. This is where we actually got all the information that this kind of program works and gives weight loss results and health results and everything you want with just breakfast. Okay, again, results are amazing from day one. Energy is unbelievable. Appetite control is amazing. People say, wow, I didn't want this pizza. It really works, and you will see it. Once you interview people, you will see results are amazing. Digestion problems, it's amazing. People solve their problems, many of them, especially constipation and some others, just gone. Not all of them, otherwise it would be medical. So another medical claim, right? People who hardly slept at night, sleep disorders, people start to sleep like crazy, like babies. Okay, so this is amazing. Those who suffered from headaches and used to every day drink pills and coffee and then just disappear. The mood and general well-being is unbelievable. Mood is much better now in our customers. This is another thing we paid attention. People have better mood. We never talked about it. We used to measure and weigh people. And who cared about how they feel and what they say and what kind of energy they had? Everyone was just taking care of their weight and measurements. It was the biggest. This is how we argued with customers. They said, I lost 5 pounds and this is not good enough. I said, no, this is great. 5 pounds is great. They said, no, I wanted 10. I said, no, 5 is great. Let's talk about attitude. You have bad attitude. So this is not the solution. We can't re-educate, we can't change people's attitude at once. It takes time. We need to build awareness.
So Leon.
Yes, please.
May I ask a question?
Yes, please.
So actually what we're finding after the first day, people may actually have better energy, right? It may help them with their energy, may help them with their appetite control, may help them with digestion, may help them with their sleep, may help them with their headaches, or just, feeling better and better mood even, right? And it may even help them, with their size, controlling size and weight.
Right.
Is that what you're finding?
Yep. This is
Right?
in many customers.
Gotcha. Just wanted to be certain about that.
So results are very broad now.
Right.
From day one.
Right. So not necessarily we're going to say that it can absolutely do that, but it, in fact, may help people right from that first day.
Yes, there is a probability.
Wow. Fantastic.
Which is very high. This is the way for us to personalize the program. We start with a good nutrition breakfast, right? Then we add products, and then we receive, as a result, we receive different programs. We use this kind of chart, by the way. I mean, people can use different charts, whatever tools you have. We use the Nutrition Club tool. This is 1 page, so we got all the information about the customer. Working with customers became now different. Number one, simple explanation, no conflict with other diets. I used to argue with customers when they say, I just started my new diet. So my choice was to give up on this customer or to start arguing, saying, no, your diet is not good. My diet is very good. I didn't like this. And in many cases, I just gave up. I said, okay, when you give up on your diet yourself, okay, you just let me know, and then we'll start our nutritional program. But now, you can't even imagine, I love every diet. Everybody's diet. They say, I just started my new diet. I say, great. Which one? What kind of diet did you start? They say, I started ABC diet. Oh, I say, oh, really? Oh, this is very good. It sounds good. What is it? They say, I do this and I do that. And then, oh, great, I say. Very good. And may I ask you a question? They say, yes. What have you had for breakfast today? And then they answer. They say, I had 2 toasts with a jam and coffee with sugar. And I say, okay, so let's talk now. And then we don't talk about their diet. We talk about the other story, and they don't understand in this story I'm talking about. Now it's time for me to gather some information from the person of their nutrition habits, and then come back with the explanation why many kinds of diets will not work, and why just attempt to lose weight without fixing nutrition will not work again, like it happened already in many times, right? So I ask my magic question. Can I ask you a question? They say, yeah. So I agree with everything. You remember? I agree with everything. I agree with their diets, with any opinions. The next one is no expectations of results. No expectations of results. Because I didn't sell weight loss, they don't expect to measure. I measure everything in way before. Of course, I do my regular follow-up same way. But they don't have those expectations because they didn't start a classical, typical weight loss when I come and I sell pounds or kilos for their money. I don't come to exchange kilos for money, for dollars. Okay, so they don't expect. I say, you will lose weight, don't worry, but now we are in fixing nutrition situation first. So immediate impressive results, it's ended up in a completely different attitude as a result. It's good for the whole family. I don't sell for this mama or papa anymore. I just come and sell for the whole family. Now we sell to families. Because now parents don't want their kids to start the day with the curacao and cereals and things like that. They already understand. They don't want their kids to do. They want to save their kids now from the industry. And simple, relatively simple follow-up. Okay? Recruiting is becoming much simpler. Recruiting is unbelievable. I personally, my secretary just told me a couple of weeks ago that last month, myself and my distributors, we've sold more IBPs last month more than previous 12 months.
Wow.
And it's growing every month like this. I personally last month had, my volume was 12,000 volume points, and it was 2 halves of supervisors, 5,000 volume points. But I had 7,000 of non-qualifying volume. 7,000 volume points of nothing to do with qualifications. I never had 7,000 volume points with no qualifications. And those customers are very enthusiastic to share the information. And once I asked them question, can you help me to share this information with others? They say, of course, of course. Many of them just ask me, how can I share with others? I don't even need to say. Some of them come and say, one lady came to me a few days ago and she says, I can do it myself. What you do? I can tell people the same what you say. Because I don't sell, you understand? I'm not in sales. I share the information. I am excited. They're excited. They got results. After a few days, they say, I can tell it. I can show this. I can give this piece of paper to other people. That's it. We need to educate people. We need to save children. They start talking same talk. They become distributors. They didn't know anything. I said, you need to become distributor. She said, what? In my last month, so 2 or 3, you know when I start explaining marketing plan to people? When they are already distributors. This is new situation. People want to be distributors without understanding that there is marketing plan behind. They want to share the information. They want to save people's health and life. This is big deal. This is new customers, new behavior. We never seen this kind of behavior in customers. We came to recruit them, but it's never been the opposite. Now they're coming to ask how they can join. And once you have 40 or 50 customers, then you don't know what to do. Because they drive you crazy. They drive you crazy. And your volume grows like this. Every single week, not months. This volume which I mentioned to you, by the way, it was in the months when I was traveling, all months.
Wow.
This is amazing things going on. So, recruiting, contrary to diets, weight loss, customers are enthusiastic in telling their friends about their new breakfast. It means that such a customer is a potential distributor. And because we have many customers, we have many distributors. And this is not distributors who are coming for just pure business and they don't care about products. No, they do care. That's why they're coming. And this is completely different distributors. Because they are coming from a personal experience and desire to share the information. No need to chase money. Everybody can afford the products. So it's easy to new distributor to start working, especially in countries with no much money. You can have and serve many more such customers, and of course you can increase number of potential distributors dramatically, because we have this weekly HOM, and we just invite them to a weekly HOM, and many of them sign, and we just replace them, because it's easy to replace them. You remember, we put the entire families and their friends almost immediately. We build lines of customers. This is amazing. Distributors from low socioeconomic segments can build a business in their own segments. They need to think twice, right? They just go and pitch breakfast, and this is $50 program. That's it. Not 150, but just 50. Very nice. So, and everybody can afford this. Is $1.50 a day. Everybody can afford it. There is no person who can say, no, it's too much for me. I can't stay on this diet. So how to bring these parts together? Remember which parts we've been talking about? Universal product. We need to have one product, some product for all methods of operations, for all people, right? We need some product. We need to fit one product into all methods of operations. Okay? We need to make sure that we work with everybody and not going somewhere to find someone, because it's for everybody. It must come to every home and stay in every home. And of course, every segment, every socio-economic segment in every country, right? So, and then we've been looking for a product which can universally support all those criteria or perspectives or points of view. And universal product is coming, and this is breakfast. This is healthy breakfast. Good nutrition and healthy bread. This can combine everything. This can put everything together, and just, we have no limits anymore. No limits by any means. Okay, socioeconomic segments are all okay. Daily method of operations, everything is fine for me. It's just channels of distribution of the same product. Okay, so we have now experienced great marriage of all methods. People stopped arguing. This is what happens in my group. Nobody argues anymore about what to do. Everything, it works, let's do it. It can bring more leads to our product, let's do it. That's it. So, of course, people, they tend to specialize in something. Great. You want to do this? Do this. You want to add this? Great. You want to know about something else? Come to this workshop. Everybody now is coming to every workshop, and everybody is pitching the same product. And ways to get customers could be different. No problem at all. Everything works now, together. No more conflicts. We have the most united organization now. Seriously. First time since it was just one. You remember? Talk to people, use the product, wear the button and talk to people was just one. Right? Sell to Mary and bring Mary to the HOM. It was just one many years ago. And we get back now to this just one. Because all distribution channels are fine. The question is, what is the product? What is the one product for everybody which meets all the criteria? So, as I told you, it could be this or it could be this. This is very basic for those who can afford a bigger one. And for bigger one, you can add protein, by the way. For those who need, some need second shake, some need protein to add. So this is personalizing already. And now all methods are working very nicely. All of them are working. You can add to this chart other methods, sampling, internet, other things which you do to get more leads from people. Okay, traditional methods are working. Total Plan Nutrition Club, sampling, internet, everything, everywhere. It works in different circumstances, but they all work. And they all bring us great results, because we all, in every case, we get excited customers, new type of customers which we never seen. Excited customers, no matter how we get. We just need to get message across, no matter how. That's the point, right? And in order to become, you remember this Universal Soldier? It was a movie, Universal Soldier. So this is us now. Universal, but we called ourselves in more peaceful way, Universal Servant. All right? So we need to master all work methods, or at least to understand them. We need to address all socioeconomic segments of the marketplace, rich and poor. We want to be in every home, you remember? These are ways to get to every home and stay in every home. Work locally and everywhere, not just drive. Just take care of your community. Address all specific segments of the marketplace, overweight and thin, young and old. Everyone needs breakfast. Men and women, sportsmen and chess players, and ordinary people. And healthy breakfast can help to bring those dimensions together. All dimensions are brought together, no more limits. Just we can go crazy now. And we see it already with volume, with recruiting, like never before. And there is no junk recruiting in this case. All customers, all excited, all coming in, all want to talk. We don't recruit people to find those who want to do business anymore, because they just want to share. A new kind of customers. New kind of, write this down. We have new kind of customers. Like we never seen it. We never seen this kind of excited customers. And our philosophy is that we need to remember that we are here for people results and not for people money, including distributors' money and customers' money. We want to get results. And this kind of approach helps us to get best results from customers and best business results for distributors. Because we are here for their results. Customers and distributors' best product and business results. And this concept definitely helps to get to everybody, stay with everybody, right? And keep enjoying this customer base actually forever. Some of them will join us as distributors, we'll replace them with new people, but now we lose less customers. I'm not talking about, again, daily method of operation. Some of them are very effective in retaining customers, such as nutrition clubs, for example, which I recommend everybody to go and learn what is it. And then in this way we will be able to take this product to every person, every home, right, and stay in every home, because we will change people's minds in regards to nutrition, and we will not be another diet. I don't want to be another diet, another temporary solution for people with the idea how much is it and when it's over. Okay, I don't want to be there. I want to be in their places forever, and them to join us at least as messengers of good nutrition and fixing people nutrition. And nutrition starts, you remember, every day in the morning. And that's the whole story. That's why breakfast.